Thursday Night Football, we've got the Atlanta Falcons going to Charlotte to play division rival Carolina Panthers. This is a huge game for the Atlanta Falcons coming off a tough loss against the Los Angeles Chargers, a game I think they were in a strong position to win. A few breaks didn't go their way. They ended up losing a tough loss. They ended up losing a very tough game to LA, but there's no better remedy for a tough loss. They get on the field very quickly and they get a chance to do it against the Carolina Panthers team that they just beat in a thrilling overtime victory just a couple short weeks ago. And I know you and I have a lot to talk about this game, but we want to hear from Falcons fans first. Look, this is a big game for the Atlanta Falcons potentially to keep pace with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on top of that division. Let us know in the comment section below what you think the final score of this Falcons-Panthers game will be. We want to hear from you specifically. Final score, comment section below. But Miles, what are your thoughts on this matchup here? What do you like from the Falcons, and what do you think they'll be able to do against this Panthers football team?
All right, Nick. Ever since Patterson's gone back, he's revitalized my hope in this Falcons running game. And the young guys have been doing good as well. So credit to Algier and the young stable of running backs, Huntley. But I want to see a healthy dose of Patterson. I want to see a healthy dose of Kyle Pitts in this game. This Falcons team coming up against, I believe, a 20th ranked Carolina defense. Yes, 20th ranked Carolina defense. They should have a good chance to put up some big points like they played last time. It was a very interesting game going on. Like you said, it was a thriller, nail biter, down to the wire. I think this is a time Atlanta got some tape on Carolina this year. Carolina isn't as quite of a good team as this time around as they were last time. I think they've taken a couple steps back in all regards. I don't even know if PJ Walker's going to be playing this game. I've heard there's some indecision at who's going to be there in the quarterback position. But I think Atlanta's offense, the fourth ranked offense in the NFL, Nick, is going to be rolling. I think that Pitts in London and Patterson going to have a big day.
Oh, and it's the running game, right? Because you brought up the Panthers defense, but how about this there? The Panthers defense is the fifth worst in the NFL in stopping the run. They're giving up according to 139.3 yards per game, according to ESPN. Again, so that's placed right into the Atlanta Falcons like to do with that stable of running backs, that much upgraded offensive line, that great play calling by Arthur Smith. This is a dictate the tempo, dictate the line of scrimmage kind of game for the Atlanta Falcons. And you brought up the Carolina Panthers. Look, you see this sometimes with teams when they make changes, that go from they fire the head coach, bring in an interim guy. They have a couple games where things go well. We saw this with the Panthers. They somehow beat the Buccaneers. They played the Falcons in a crazy game close, but then the earth kind of comes crashing down. You come back to who you really are. We saw it last week when the Bengals absolutely torched this Carolina Panthers football team. I think the Atlanta Falcons have an opportunity here to make a big statement here, very similar to what the Bengals did. And Vegas thinks the same way, right? Right now, the Atlanta Falcons are a 3-point road favorite on a short week after a loss. That is very rare that you see that a team going on the road after a short week, especially after, I think they were in LA last week when they played the Chargers. Correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm mistaken there. But no matter what, coming off a very close, tough loss and then having to go on the road to still be a 3-point favorite, that's a huge sign from Vegas showing they really believe in this Falcons offense and this Falcons football team in general to make a big statement against the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, Nick, and whether you want to believe it or not, this is a Falcons team on offense that is graded higher than the Bengals offense. They've put up relatively Bengals put up 228 points this season, and the Falcons put up 217. So, but they're just more efficient in the yardage categories, which I think puts them over the edge. Bengals 9th ranked, Falcons 4th ranked offense. So this is a Falcons team that, we see what the Bengals did. They absolutely shellacked this Carolina Panthers team. It wasn't even close. 42-21, and I think
how many touchdowns did Mixon run on them? Didn't Mixon ran all over this Panthers?
5. Well, I mean, just 5 total touchdowns by Mixon. So I expect Patterson to have at least 100%. Like 17. He could throw for 2, catch 7, and have another 6 on the ground. Patterson should have a field day. It's like you said, this Bengals team came out against the Panthers, and every which way but loose, they were able to score points at will, it seemed, from any point on the field. And that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm feeling. Whether the defense of the Falcons can hold back whatever Carolina's going to throw at them, which I think they can at this point in time. I don't think this is, you say, the spark of losing the coach, trading away some key players, new guys are coming in. That spark's wearing off a little bit, and this is just not a very good football team on the offensive side of the ball. I think the defense will hold up fairly well against Carolina Panthers offense. And I think this offense is going to have a field day against Carolina.
Oh, 100%. And to correct myself from earlier, the Falcons were at home against the Chargers last week. But again, all the points you made remain 100%. This is just a big matchup advantage for the Atlanta Falcons. I think they set the tempo early and often. They got off to a strong start against the Chargers last week. I think they'll do the same thing against Panthers Thursday night, and they'll maintain that over the course of the game. Miles, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a 31-17, 28-17 kind of game here for the Atlanta Falcons to get a big division win to get back to 500.
Yeah, no, I think easily somewhere in that point range. And I don't even know if 17 sounds kind of high to me. So, you could see 31-14, something like along those lines. I don't even think they get past that threshold. So big win for Atlanta, big bounce back win after a tough loss to the Chargers. So I think this is a get right game, get back game, and hopefully we see a lot of Atlanta.